Hey everybody, welcome to October's Horror Pack unboxing and channel update. If you notice, there was no intro at the beginning, no intro little video at the beginning. There was no my normal intro here, welcome to Normandy and everything like that. I'm not doing that right now. If you missed my last video, it was an update. It explains kind of why I've been gone for the past 2 weeks, and also explains that I'm pretty much looking to do a channel rebrand at this point. Just because of some personal issues in life, I feel it good to move on and kind of change things, but I don't know what I want to do yet. Now, as far as content on the channel, that will be resuming up here shortly as I get Windows updates ready to install. Sorry if you guys heard that. I'm doing better than what I was a couple weeks ago, and I'm actually taking a trip out of town next week to try and finish getting better, basically. And then hopefully we'll start things up in earnest when I come back. Alan Wake, I only did the one stream, but I definitely want to finish that game because it's a lot of fun. The Fire Red, there's a couple episodes that I've already recorded. I haven't posted. I haven't edited them yet, so they'll still have the old intro and everything like that on them. When they get posted, and then that series will continue. I'm working on some layout art for an upcoming series that I'm doing with another YouTuber here. And Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the couple of lost episodes will be posted at some point. And once Alan Wake is done on live streams, that will take over on the live stream series. But up until that point, like I said, I'm kind of taking a step back, working on some personal issues, and thinking about doing a rebrand of the channel. Not sure how I want to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. And any suggestions that you guys have will be greatly appreciated down in the comments. If you have any suggestions on what I can do to kind of move to the next chapter of what this channel is going to be, I want to get back to having a positive outlook on things and having a fun little growing community here. One thing I have learned over the past couple weeks, and if any of you are here, I thank you so much, is that I knew I had a good support system around me in the people that I've kept in my life, my friends that are basically my family. What I have found over the past 2 weeks is that my support system is even better than I knew it was. Got another update. I haven't turned my computer on in a while, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But what it comes down to is that I have a lot of really good people in my life, and they've been helping me out a lot. And I just want to say, if you're here, thank you so much. All of you that have reached out and talked to me, thank you so much. It means the world to me, even if I can't show it at that time. But it really does. It means everything to me. I even have a handwritten note sitting here from my personal trainer that she mailed to me because she knew I was going through a rough time. I'm like, yeah, I'm paying you a lot of money, but that's not really your job. So I actually really appreciate little gestures like that. You guys have been absolutely awesome. But without further ado, I do want to get into the main purpose of this video. It is October, the month of Halloween, so Horror Pack. I'm expecting something big this month. Do not let me down. Now, Horror Pack, if you don't know, is a monthly subscription service. You can go for DVDs or Blu-rays. They give you 4 a month, and in the Blu-ray pack, I'm not sure if it works the same in the DVD package, but at least in the Blu-ray, there's an exclusive Blu-ray to Horror Pack every month, and that's what kind of makes it worth it. It'll be some kind of indie film, or maybe something that was never released on Blu-ray before, or something that's out of print. So something that you can't get anywhere else will be in every month's Horror Pack. They have some big-name movies. They have some things you've never heard of. You discover a lot of really cool stuff, and maybe you see some movies that you've been meaning to see for a really long time, and you never got around to it. It's kind of a cool little subscription service. I will post down in the description if you're interested in going to check it out. This is not a sponsored video. I just do this out of my own pocket. I buy these because I enjoy them. But without further ado, let's get to it. All right. You know, I've heard of this first one. So this one is called Psycho Gorman. Okay, so I think this is a horror comedy. Two precocious siblings, Mimi and Luke, unwittingly resurrect a wicked alien overlord who was entombed on Earth millions of years ago for attempting to destroy the universe. They nicknamed the evil creature Psycho Gorman, or PG for short, and use a spellbinding amulet they discover to force him to obey their childish whims. It isn't long before PG's reappearance draws the attention of intergalactic friends and foes. Soon a rogues gallery of combatants converge on small-town suburbia where much blood will be spilt in order to determine the fate of the entire cosmos. That's pretty cool. I've heard of this. I had not even read a synopsis of it before. I just heard it. Like when you hear the name Psycho Gorman as a movie, it kind of like sticks out in your head a little bit. That when you hear that, you know. So they did a good job titling the movie at least. But I'm interested to see that. That sounds pretty cool. All right, next. This looks like, yeah. So this is the Horror Pack Limited Edition. It's number 64, so this is the 64th Blu-ray. It looks like it's called Why. Writer Blake Sinclair picked the wrong weekend to get away. Isolated at a remote cabin, she soon finds herself in a fight for her life against a bloodthirsty maniac who has left multiple victims in his wake as he kills his way through the mountain town of Northdale. So it's a slasher. That's cool. I'm always down for a good slasher. Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray. Alright, so there's the Limited Edition Blu-ray right there. So far, okay, nothing I've really particularly, I'm overly excited about, but two movies with good potential. I think I'm more excited about Psycho Gorman, sounds a little bit more unique, but why? Slashers are always fun. I just like them. So, next. It's a triple feature. So, this I've never had this happen before, but it is 3 movies. Looks like the movies are Scar, Terror Trap, and Midnight Movie. So, this month, instead of getting 4 movies, we're getting at least 6 movies, apparently. So, as far as Scar, in Scar, Joan escapes a local undertaker who mutilates and tortures teenage girls. Upon her return to town, 16 years later, a copycat emerges, and all clues lead back to mentally fragile Joan. Okay, so another slasher. Terror Trap. Follow Dawn and Nancy, stranded travelers who must stay in a nearby motel waiting for their car to be repaired. Their typical night turns horrific as they must fight to survive or be the next victims of the terror trap. Classic horror setup there. Car breaks down, middle of nowhere. Somebody tries to kill you. Midnight Movie. A midnight showing of an early 1970s horror movie turns to chaos when the killer from the movie emerges out of the film to attack those in the theater. So, kind of sounds like a last action hero type horror movie. That sounds interesting. Oh, Michael Madsen's in one of these. Terror Trap. He's in Terror Trap. All right. So, a little bit of a bargain this month. You get 2 extra movies at least in this month. So, let's check this last one here. Night Stalker, from the director of The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman was not good. That shouldn't be bragging about that. Okay. Inspired by the true story of the most publicized and deranged serial killer known to everyone as the Night Stalker, he stalked and killed relentlessly, keeping the cities of San Francisco and Los Angeles terrified. Okay. So, Night Stalker. So, nothing huge this month. I think last month was when we got Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Sometimes you get movies that you've really heard of. I know one month I got Child's Play, which I didn't have on Blu-ray yet, so that was kind of nice. So every so often you get a real mainstream movie, but most of the time it's going to be these unknown kind of B movies, which especially modern B movies, they've got a lot of quality to them. So I'm definitely interested in. I don't think any of these sound like a complete dud. Sometimes I get them. There was one month where there was this movie called, I mean, the title just alone was, I think it was a Don't Fuck in the Woods or something. I haven't watched it yet, but I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to watching that. It seems like it might be a pretty low quality movie, but this movie, it seems like there might not be any duds here, and maybe even a couple of standouts. So not a bad haul there, but guys, like I said, if you are interested in Horror Pack, I will put the link down in the description for you to go check it out yourself. Other than that, you guys be good to one another. Stay positive, and remember that you're not alone out there. It's a lesson that I've had to learn myself pretty recently here. So keep your head up, take care of each other, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video.